Hi guys, Radhika here again. I hope you all are doing well. So, this video is a little bit positive, and I know it's very difficult to find positivity in these situations sometimes, but I hope you find this video when you are kind of a little bit further on the healing path, or you can come and revisit it when you are at that point in your healing path. Um, so once we are through the trauma, and when we are through the analyzing phase of the trauma and going through it again, after that we reach the healing phase where we are just like from like a bird's eye view, trying to make sense of everything that is going on. There will come a time when all we are trying to do is actually understand without taking things personally. And when you have reached that point, or you are further from that point, that you have understood it and now you have realized that the only thing you can do is try to make the world a better place, try to make yourself a better person, and try to help people who are going through this. And maybe if you can, just bless the narcissist from a distance, like from far away. You can just pray to God that please put some intelligence or light into their brains, into their hearts, so that they realize what they are doing. And yeah, if you're like Jesus, that would be great, where you can forgive them. That would be just awesome. So yeah, so this video is about positive takeaways from a narcissistic situation, okay, after you have been through it. So the first one is that you have solved a great mystery, because I'm sure in the beginning you were in a fog and you were trying to figure out what is happening, and by some way the universe has guided you to this knowledge that whatever was happening to you is happening to so many people around the world. And people didn't know what to call it, so they used to call such people demon or evil. And now that we are in the psychology is advancing, now we are calling it narcissistic personality disorder, and maybe later on we'll just call it bad energy. So who knows what we call it, but now that you have put a name on it and you have understood it, you know it's not anything against you. It is just a mental disorder, it is a disorder of energy within a certain person. So yeah, it's great that you have used your emotional, your intuition, your logical, and you have just shown so much dexterity in, maybe it's through the internet, or you spoke to someone, or basically you have shown such resourcefulness in understanding about something that was going wrong in your life and trying to fix it. So that's a great thing. A lot of people don't get to this stage, they just live their whole life like that, and they don't even realize what is happening. And they keep on, they in fact take on the energy of the narcissist, and they spread this chaos and confusion themselves, and they are themselves confused. So great job if you have gotten this far and you have solved this mystery that was probably haunting you for some time. Okay, so the second point that you take away from this situation is that you learn not to give a damn. You become shameless in a good way, because you stop, if you have gone no contact or less contact, it has it basically it has taught you to keep your boundaries. And although people might have tried to shame you into being in touch with these people, you have taken that first step of cutting something which is detrimental to your soul from your life. And later on, as you progress, maybe you will develop the capability to love them from a distance, to bless them from a distance. But that might be something in the future. You can do it whenever you are ready. But right now, if you have just even taken that step of separating yourself, maybe physically or even emotionally or mentally, from that person, you have shown people that you are not afraid to just stand your ground. You have taken a stand, you have gone, you have basically empowered yourself, and you don't care now if you fit in or you don't. You know who you are, and you don't care to fit in, because that's what narcissist shame will do to you. They will try to make you fit in to their image that they have of you, of a scapegoat, but you have decided to not be a scapegoat anymore. So that's great. Third point is you have recognized that you have great mental power and strength, and it is a power that you use for doing good. You don't use it in a bad way. You use it in a good way to protect yourself. Even when you learn martial arts, they teach you all those physical techniques to hurt other people on the basis that you will only use it in your own defense. So basically, you are doing that. You have such great mental power, but you are not using it to oppress anyone. You are using it first to protect yourself, and then when you go further, maybe you will use it to uplift others instead of pulling them down like the narcissist does. So so yeah, that shows great strength of character and great mental power. So that's a great thing. That's a thing that you learn from this situation. And there's a quote by Bob Marley which says that you never know how strong you are until being strong is the only choice you have. So that's what happened, right? You had to be strong, and now that you are over that, past that stage, you can actually look back and be like, oh my god, I was so strong, I was so wise. Not in an egoistic way, but it is true, you were strong and you were wise to, do all the things that you have done, because you could have gone the way of the narcissist and you could have become like another flying monkey, or you could have become a narcissist yourself. But you have chosen another path. You have chosen to be good instead of going down the not so good way. So that's a great thing. Fourth thing is you learn self love. You have now learned how to go inside yourself, how to listen to your intuition, how to pay attention to the signs that your body is giving you, that the body is tired now. Please give it some rest. So you are giving yourself the love that you were previously giving everyone else. You are preserving your own energy for yourself, for self love, not giving it out always. Okay, so the fifth point is expanded consciousness. So I don't know if this happened to you, but for me, because I learned, and because the narcissist in my life was a covert narcissist, and I was also confused for a long time, thinking that what is happening. So for me, when I learned about it, it was really like a mystery unfolding in front of my eyes. And because of that, I got to understand other concepts such as energy and chakras, and just everything like vibration, frequency, manifestation, intentions. So I got into a lot of new age kind of spirituality, but I already had the background of Indian Vedic um, spirituality, because I in India it's like you usually know these things, that there is a rebirth, there is karam, and you have a dharam and you have to do your dharam and all those things. But they get hidden a little bit in dogma sometimes, and so yeah, when I explored it by myself out of interest instead of out of someone teaching you something because this has to be taught to you, it just made so much sense to me. And so many videos and so many things came to me at the right time by by YouTube. Like there was a YouTube god or a YouTube spirit that just kept on sending me the right videos at the right time. But yeah, you understand so many things, and suddenly you start looking at the world with a different set of eyes. Like, I wouldn't say suspiciously, but um, you try to understand a deeper meaning behind everything that is going on around you. You start seeing patterns and synchronicities, and you just get this feeling that maybe there is more to life than this, because the narcissist probably took something which you were holding very close to your heart away from you. In my case, that was uh, my family. Like the feeling that I have a family, I have a support system, I belong here. So that when the narcissist took that away from me, it really made me question, who am I actually, and what are those things to me, what do they mean to me, what does my image mean to me. So when I started questioning all these things, you just get a thirst for something more than this physical or this material life, which is made out of attachment, and which is made out of yeah, basically attachment. Even love is attachment. Because I did expect the people I love to stand up for me, I did expect them to take my side, sort of, and be there for me. And when that doesn't happen, you start questioning that, I thought this is it, I thought love is the answer. Then if love is not the answer, then what is the answer? Because for for me at least, I think I was living in the heart chakra for a long time, and I thought this is it. This is it. Love is the answer to everything, which it is in a way, but love will help you expand your consciousness. So when you stay here, it will give you so much wisdom and so much insight, and you will just realize what all of this is. Or even if you don't realize, you will get started on the path of that realization. So at least that's what happened to me. So I did have an expanded consciousness after a narcissistic experience. Okay, so the last point is, now that you are aware of narcissism and what it does to individuals and what it can collectively do to societies if we continue the spread of narcissism, you have probably realized how to save yourself from narcissists in the future, how to save your loved ones or empower them to save themselves from spread of narcissism, how to love your loved ones, like not conditionally but unconditionally, just unconditionally love them, and how to raise strong, empowered, validated children who are not put down because they don't meet up your expectations, because that's what the narcissist did to you. So you should not do it to anyone else, because you would not want anyone else to go through what you have been through. And just generally, you get this feeling of helping and spreading awareness and just sharing your story, because even sharing your story is an act of healing, because it heals you, and you are in turn helping so many people, and even that heals you, because it's all karam. Whatever good you do is going to come back to you in some way. So if you go out there and do good, when you have been in a victim situation, it just helps, and it kind of you kind of feel like you have found your voice and you have found your purpose. And hopefully it will take you all the way to the main purpose, which is finding liberation. But yeah, even if you don't go there, it has helped you in so many ways. So yeah, this was kind of my positive video in a lot of not so positive videos. So if you like this video or this channel, please do share, subscribe, like, and comment. And I really appreciate all the support that I have been getting from you guys, all the comments that you guys have been writing. I really, really appreciate it, and I am sending a lot of positivity your way so that you can help yourself and help the world collectively. Thank you. I wish you all a lot of love and a lot of light. Bye.